Hey guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me today on my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to tell y'all that I am kind of changing things up on my blog. My 1-year blog anniversary came and went, and I'm kind of surprised that I had kind of forgotten all about it. So just within the last week or two, I have been thinking of ways that I would like to make my blog a little bit more structured. So this is what I have come up with, and I hope you all like the plan. So on Mondays, I am going to be doing a Create a Card Monday. So it will be a project using new supplies, old supplies, things like that, but it's going to be making a card. Then on Tuesday, I have been making a weekly deals wonder project. So that has been a new series that I started about 2 months ago. So I hope you all have enjoyed that and will keep coming back. Wednesday, I'm going to try something new. This is going to be organic. I'm not quite sure what kind of structure it's going to be, but I'm calling it Periscope Wednesday. And if you are not familiar with Periscope, that is a new social media app by Twitter. And it's live streaming. So what you would do is just create a Twitter account if you don't already have one. And then you would go to the App Store and download Periscope. And then you would just search for me, iStampin. Or you could even look under Kara Golby. I think you may be able to find both of them. But I really don't know what I'm going to be doing with Periscope yet. It's still very new to me. I've just been kind of playing around with it. But I'm just thinking something, like I said, very organic. Watching me do something here in my studio. Some of y'all like to see haul videos. So, I really, as of right now, I don't have much structure for that. So as time goes on, that may be something that I'm going to be tweaking, which I'm sure I'm going to be tweaking the schedule as it goes along. But I think this is going to be good for right now. Thursday, I'm leaving that day open just for me to have a catch-up day if there's anything that I haven't been able to do earlier in the week. And then Friday, I'm really excited about doing Project Life by Stampin' Up! Fridays. And I have not scrapbooked in years. I enjoy scrapbooking, but I really enjoy card making more. So I love to watch Project Life videos on YouTube, and I had a blast doing my December daily last December using the Hello December kit that Stampin' Up! Came out with, and we're going to have another one of those collections this coming holiday season, which you'll be able to see in the holiday catalog that's going to be released later this month, or actually the beginning of September. So I want to start doing Project Life throughout the year. Again, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to, I don't want to say I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm not putting a lot of parameters on myself. I haven't scrapbooked in years. I haven't been taking pictures on a regular basis, so I'm gonna have to get back into that habit. I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. So I'm really excited though. I'm wanting to do it on every Friday, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to scrapbook what just happened, earlier in that week or the week before. I'm not too worried about going back years and years and years. That's kind of overwhelming to me. So I'm just starting off in August, and I'm just going to kind of go from there. So I hope that you will join me on this new journey of my blog, and thank you so much for everybody that comes and visits me every day, looks to see what projects that I have up or what videos that I've made. It's so much fun to see familiar faces and read your comments and things like that. So today we're going to do Create a Card Monday. So why don't you come on and watch me make a card, and we'll go from there. Hey guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me on my new series, Create a Card Monday. This is the card that I am going to be making today. This is my July Customer Appreciation card. So I thought that I would show you how I made this fun card using our brand new stamp set, Watercolor Wings. This is in our annual catalog, and I'm using the coordinating framelits that go with that. So what I've done is I'm using Pool Party cardstock, and I'm going to show you how I stamped this the butterfly in 3 different inks. So it's a 3-step stamp, and I used our brand new Lots of Love framelits as well. So why don't we get started? Cut a piece of Pool Party in half. So this is going to measure 8.5 by 5.5, and I am using my Simply scoring tool, and I'm going to score this at 4.25, which is going to give us our A2 size card. And so we just fold this in half, use our bone folder to give it a good crease. All right, so we put that off to the side. Now what I've done is I have already embossed this for us. This is a Pool Party panel, so this is a tone-on-tone card, and this measures 5.25 by 4. And I used the Stylish Stripes embossing folder, which I just absolutely love. And you can actually choose if you want to do the debossed or the embossed side. So it's whatever your preference is. So it's just going to go right on top of the panel like that. And I'm going to use dimensionals. And today is the last day. If you have still been on the fence about Paper Pumpkin, today is the last day to get in for August's kit. So you have until midnight Mountain Standard Time. So if you have been thinking about that, today is the deadline. And I'll link my Paper Pumpkin store down below in the video notes, as well as have it on my accompanying blog post. Okay, so it's gonna look like that. So we can put that off to the side, and now we're gonna do our stamping. So I've got all of my images already on the blocks right here, and the first one we're gonna use is the solid image. So let me move those out of the way, and our first color is going to be Soft Sky. So I'm using Soft Sky, Pool Party, and Bermuda Bay. And we're just going to ink this up good. And because these are photopolymer, I am going to get out my Stampin' Pierce mat. All right, and I'm just going to press down. Okay. All right, so now we're going to move on to our mid-tone ink, which is Pool Party. And that's going to be the second step of the butterfly. This is going to give us some of the detail on the sides. And because this is clear, we can go right on over. We can see where we're stamping. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And then the very last stamp, which is all of the detail, is going to be Bermuda Bay, or the majority of the detail, I should say. And again, we're just going to go right on over the 2 previous stamps. And so that's what's going to look like. Isn't that beautiful? And you can see I didn't get that one swap. So I am going to ink that up and see if I can go right back over that. There we go. Let's see, with that I was able to get that dot in. That's why I love the photopolymer stamps. Okay, so now we are going to stamp the body of the butterfly, and we're going to use Smoky Slate. We're going to ink that up. And if you can see the, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but there's like a little indentation in the second part of the body, and I'm going to line that up right about there. The first time I did this, I stamped it too high. All right, so let me get my matching framelit. This is the bold butterfly, and this is going to be the framelit that I'm going to use to cut this out. All right, so here's the butterfly, all pinched out. And then I have gone ahead and used the Lots of Labels framelits, and I used the second to the largest size to cut out a label in Whisper White. So it's just going to layer right on top of there. And I'm just going to use some glue dots for this. And I'm just going to put them right on the body of the butterfly. And don't forget that I have a hostess code for this month. I will link the information in the video notes, as well as it will be on my accompanying blog post. So for every $25 that you spend in my online store, you get one entry into the hostess code giveaway. So I do that at the end, the contest ends at the end of the month, and then I draw the winner at the very beginning of the next month. So I will do the drawing on September 1st. Okay, and so we'll just fluff it up like that, and then we are going to need our large rhinestones. And I like to use my paper piercer to put these on, and we're just going to put them on right here on the little notches or the half circles, and hopefully making sure that these are even. Okay, then the very last thing that we're going to do is just stamp out that sentiment, "You are so kind," and I'm doing that in Smoky Slate. Okay. What I'm going to do next is just bring in my paper trimmer and just slice off making sure that this is straight. Okay. I like to do is just to use my banner punch and just feed it in there, making sure that this is even, and then just cutting out the notch. So I do that on both sides. And the way I'm doing it is I'm feeding the cardstock through the very top of the opening. So when you see it in front of you, it's a little easier to understand. But if you have this punch, I highly recommend using that trick. All right, so next we're going to do is bring this back in. And because I have the wings, I want the wings fluffed up, I'm just going to attach this with glue dots and just put them on the edges. But there we go, so it's not covering up so much of the body. And then just kind of fluff it up like that, and then it's bringing in our card base again. And then from here, we'll just pop this up on dimensionals. So if you're a customer of mine and you purchased from me in the month of July, this is the card that you will be getting. So if you would like to get a handmade card from me for the month of August, just hop on over to my online store and make a purchase, and I will be more than happy to send you out a handmade beautiful card in the month of September. All right, ladies, I hope you enjoyed the project, and I'll see you later. Bye. Well, guys, that's today's project. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Share with your friends, subscribe. The links are down below, so I would just love for you to do that. Also, the accompanying blog post will be on my blog. So if there's any questions about measurements or products that I used, please just stop on over to istampin.com and look for Monday, August the 10th post. Thanks guys. Have a great day. Bye.